Have you been searching for 21 plus acres for maybe a horse farm, for just excitement, for fun, or maybe even to build another home on? We have the opportunity here in UXBRIDGE. Yes, we'll tell you about that house shortly, but my name is Chris Whitten from Premier Real Estate, and welcome to 154 Aldridge Street. Welcome back to our video guided tour of yet another very unique property. If you love horses, goats, alpaca, fun toys, or just want a big, fun barn, then this is the property for you, and you're going to want to stick around for this. So, before we talk about the home, before we talk about that 28 by 30 foot barn, I want to let you know where we are. We are on Aldridge Street, 154 Aldridge Street, which is South Uxbridge. 3-4 minutes right now. Boom, right on 146. You're on the closer end of Aldridge Street. If you know Uxbridge, I grew up here. There's a further end as well, so you're on the close end. Yet you have tons of privacy on your 21.33 acres. Some of it is in 61B. If I'm talking gibberish, reach out to your realtor or myself. I'll digest that, but that's a good thing. As you can have here recreational, agricultural. You want to have a farm, listen, you can do that. This property also, if you explore it further with 21 plus acres, if you wanted to also have another home on the property further back, listen, explore the possibilities with the town and with your realtor. All right, now let's talk about the home itself. It was built in 1972, septic, which passed Title V, 3-bedroom septic, and you have a well over 2,000 square feet, 3 beds, 2 full baths, lots of hardwoods. Harvey windows were put in a couple of decades ago, and those will last you forever. The architectural shingled roof is in good shape. Lots of great things going on here inside this home. So here's how we're going to do it. I know you want to see the barn. I know you want to see a couple of the outhouses and the land, but we're going to show you this house real quick because it's also beautiful and has a lot of perks. Then we'll head back outside to wrap up this video. So welcome inside, just over 2,000 square feet here. On the inside, you're going to see as soon as we walk in, you can go either way. Right now, obviously, I'm here in what you could call, it's not really a dining room. You have your living room over there. It's kind of a little den area. You'll see you got some unique layout here to do what you want, and that's what's great. You have a nice wide palette. You got your ceiling fan here. You've got some really nice floor in here. They're the wide planks, but they are hardwood, which is nice. So before we go into that section, bath, dining room, kitchen, I do want to take you into what I would consider your living room. So here, as you can see, a really big, good-sized space to have your couches, your sectional, to relax in. This I would consider your living room. You do have a nice wood-burning fireplace. If you're not into wood burning and you want to put an insert in there, maybe you got a propane gas insert, pellet, wood stove insert. You do have some custom built-ins here. Again, the home was built in 1972. But it was built with some character, some charm that you will see. A nice big picture window overlooking your side yard, and I can't wait. I see the barn right now. I'm getting excited to show you that as this video wraps up. So here is your living room. This, as I mentioned, your stairs to go upstairs, we'll show you that momentarily, does flow into what you could call a family room, a little den. If you need a bigger space for a table, as you can see here. So now we're in the kitchen. I want to give you all the ideas and possibilities. They have a good sized table in here now. It could expand even further. Would I call this a dining area, dining room? Yes, but you could also possibly make that area, we were just in a dining room, and have a little eat-in kitchen here. You've got a very large kitchen island with the sink in it. This overlooks your picture window, which goes out to your backyard, which is nice. Corian countertops. If you don't know much about Corian countertops, this is harder than granite, harder than quartz. It's tough to stain this stuff. It's man-made, and a lot of people love it. You got a backsplash, and talk about how much storage you have in cabinet space all along the bottom, all along the top, and you even have what I call the garage, the bread garage here that opens and closes. So lots of good things happening here in your kitchen. Your fridge is tucked away, more pantry space, great stuff going on there. You do have a pantry or a coat closet here. And then you have your full bath on the first floor. This full bath was updated at some point. You can see it's got an updated vanity, and it has a shower stall in it with tile. Now before we head to the second floor, I do want to show you this little hallway here. It's your side entrance. This is to your 2-car garage. You do have a coat closet there as well in this little hallway, because this is what you'll be using to enter the home here into your kitchen. Up we go, 2nd floor. So 3 good-sized bedrooms and a full bath up here. It's a very unique layout, which I love, kind of a farmhouse style. You have your dormer there with a window, but follow me in to the primary. Here you have your primary bedroom. You have a closet here. You've got a queen bed at the moment, could easily fit a king size. There's lots of good space in here. Some built-ins here and here. Again, we're talking about the character of this home, built in 1972. Now you're going to see that there's thermostats in each room. That's because it's electric heat. Did I tell you there's solar on the roof here? So you're gonna have some good savings. It is leased with Sunrun. We can get you all those details if you just reach out and ask. So we're gonna head down the hallway to the other end of the home here on the 2nd floor, and this is bedroom number 2. 3 windows here as well. You've got your closet. Now this one here, even though the other one we just came from, I would consider your primary because it's larger, this one here does tie in to your full bath here. There's a hallway entrance to your full bath, and there's this entrance to your full bath. But here's one of the cool things when you get here in person. Just gonna show you a little teaser right now, but you've got a walk-in closet. You've got another room that you could possibly do something with to finish down the road if you'd like. Before we get to the 3rd bedroom, we talked about the bath. Let's show you the full bath here. Tile floor, updated not that long ago with some granite countertops. You can see it's a double vanity, but it's not next to each other. I like how it's separate on an angle. And then also you have your shower/tub that does have tile in it. And now for bedroom number 3, which is right smack in the middle, but overlooks the backyard and your barn. Here you have another decent sized bedroom with a closet. Ironically, this is my 3rd listing this spring and summer that has the big barn reveal. Look at this. So here we are inside. I already told you the dimensions. It's 28 by 30, and you can see lots. It just smells so good in here. I know there's no live animals in here at the moment. It probably wouldn't smell as good, but the pine itself, oh, gotta love it. So there's 4 good-sized stalls here, all separated. This was a working horse barn not too long ago with their separate exits, which is great, with their separate doors. So lots of good things happening in here. And there's also water here, boop, 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 which will be great too. And there is a 2nd floor. Yes, there's a loft. Every barn has to have a loft, right? For storage, whether it's hay or whatever you need. So house, check. Barn, check. This riding rink that I've been telling you about, 100 by 200 feet. It's got some lights, electricity, 2 poles up here. So yes, it's an open field at the moment. If you wanted to add something to it, you wanted to add a structure to make it an indoor riding rink, possibilities are endless. And remember, I mentioned there's a gravel road, so you can see the gravel driveway that goes to the separate entrance down this way. Continues a little bit further there. You're on 21.33 acres. That's a big chunk of land. We've only shown you a little bit of the land that's here. Lots of great possibilities. When you get here in person, you're going to see that oversized shed that has the garage door that pulls up. You can have your ride-on tractors, whatever you need in there. Lots of great things happening on this property. So let's recap. Over 2,000 square feet inside, 3-bed, 2 full baths. You've got solar here, you've got electric heat. Outside, what are we looking at? The barn I mentioned, the riding rink, over 21 acres here on Aldrich Street, which is just minutes from 146, yet here you are on your private piece of land. My name is Chris Whitten from Premier Real Estate. This is 154 Aldrich Street, Uxbridge. Please share it with all your friends, especially the horse lovers. I want to get you in here to see it for your 2nd showing.